And welcome back. As you can see, I've got a cat on my lap. Also, I need to fix this. Okay. Is that working correctly now? No, it's not yet. Always love how inconsistent the bloody play features I have is for music. Give it a moment. Okay, so it says it there. Boom, there we go. All right. There we go. All good now. So, it's probably the query of what the hell are we doing today? So, first things first, this is what I've done now for the shockwave for the boss. It looks alright in game. I'm not still 100% happy with it, but like, I'll be honest, the only way I'm probably going to be happy with it is if I animate it slightly, and I really don't have the time anymore to do some of that sort of stuff. So if we go in here, that's that, and then give it the moment to fire it off. Does look kind of cool though. I don't know if I can do something like a 9 slice for it. But as you can see, stuff is working pretty well at this point. So, there's a lot of cleanup we need to do because we only kind of patchwork together the thing. Now, there is one other bit that I do want to show off, is that I did, we actually go back in here. We did manage to make another running animation, and I think I've put it in. Yeah. So yeah, no, Aura GX has her little sprint animation. I have posted the GIF for that over on Twitter, if you want to have a more clean look, as well as in the description of it, and I might post it separately later as well. Another aspect of it. Now, I'm wary that not every time those weapons are working the way I intend it. The feathers. There's a little bit of cleanup that might need to be done there. As well as a couple of other things. Again, so something I've asked my friend and he's agreed somewhat when he gets the chance for it. We're going to go through and we're going to fix up this section, which is where a lot of the weapon handling occurs. Because short answer is this is really scuffed at the moment, and there is a lot of refinement that I could do that would make it a lot cleaner, but the problem is that I'm in the sunken cost situation with it now, where trying to think of a solution is gonna take me so many resources and effort, because I'm gonna be thinking about like how it's like, oh, but I've already done this way. I need someone to come in and basically go like, no, this is what you need to do, and like ground up fucking overhaul it. So it's gonna be a fucking nasty task. But nonetheless, it's got to be done at some point. Trying to think, what exactly do I want to clean up today? I could clean up more of the boss stuff. So this is still the temp sprite that I did, as well as this. To be fair though, this is probably not going to be too far off what I actually intend to do. Maybe color difference or something like that. But yeah, so this is kind of a rough look at what I kind of want to do with the shockwave. I'm wondering if... No. What's the collision mask on this? I should probably just make this precise per frame for now. No reason not to. Also, fun thing about the talk on the precise per frame. This isn't exactly a great thing to do. By doing precise per frame, it means that there is a lot of processing that needs to be done. Especially on a GIF, for example. So like on this one, well, no, actually that's a terrible example. I think character sprites are a better example. Let's find... Right. So this is a collision mask that's precise per frame. So that means there is different collision points all the way through. This isn't great to do, because yeah, it basically means it needs to recalculate every frame. Now, to be fair, there is only 3 frames per second here, but what happens if I'm doing 30 frames per second? What if I'm doing 60 frames per second? Like, all of a sudden you get to this calculation point that starts getting quite high. However, yeah, no, we're not handling that as a problem at this stage. Now, I did have some stuff I wanted to do with get input, but I think overall I'm gonna leave that for a lot longer of a fucking problem much later down the line. Yeah, so one change I kind of have for the get input function off the top of my head is that I'm gonna be like splitting up a bunch of stuff for dev reasons more than anything. But again, that's kind of one of those like much later down the lines things. Also, again, yeah, you can see the cat like just at the bottom there, curled up in my chest. I'm not gonna disturb her today because she is it's a very, very cold morning. It's about 3 degrees right now, and this office does not This room that I'm in does not offer much insulation. So she's very, very cold, and she's an old girl, so a little desperate for warmth. In fact, I'll give you a little bit more blanket there, dear. Alright, so what exactly do I actually want to work on today? So what are these? These are the stuff for the pointer. Because, like, okay, I'll say this now. I could just go work on a weapon, right? I could keep working on, like, Merryweather's weapon. That would be a pretty reasonable argument. Because it's getting there. Has a little bit more than it needs to do. Oh, sorry, did I wake you a little bit? But again, I'm having this, like, the worry that if I want to go rework the weapons, the more weapons I do, the more, like, sunk cost it's gonna be. Oh, that's one that I wanted to do. And that is actually something that should be not too bad to do. Yes, okay. I'm gonna nick this. Okay. Okay. So this was a little function I wanted to do a while ago. I know how easy it is to see, but pure and simply the design of it is when I want to call for like a chance of something occurring. Specifically like a crit, for example. If I want it to return as a crit, if I want it to return as I mean, the one that I nicked this from, which is probably going to get changed, but like a chance of healing on hit. I want to basically use this. I want to make a singular function to do the work for me. And the reason I want to do this is because it means I can put randomize in here, which is not great to do. This potentially could be bad and I might need to remove that, but it basically re-rolls the seed every time this function will call. Now, this is where I explain very briefly. I won't go too far into this, but I will explain how there is no such thing as true random when it comes to computers. They cannot fully randomize. Instead, there is algorithmic randomization. What this means is seeded randomization. Minecraft is a great example of this. Every world is different, except the fact that, like, technically it's because it's randomly seeded, and those seeds determine the spawn stuff that will come out of it. That's why you can copy someone else's seed and it will be the exact same world. This is kind of the problem with that, because that means that because it's seeded, anytime it's called, it potentially will just always result in the exact same value. Now, if it results in the exact same value every time, is that good? No. No, it's not. That defeats the purpose. So by doing this way, this could potentially lead to problems later down the line, which I will resolve if that is the case. But it means that when I do the iRandom, it is guaranteed to be on a different seed than the previous iRandom call of this function. So yeah, no, if this function gets called twice in a row, if this wasn't here, depending on some stuff, this could call the exact same iRandom. So if it was 40, right? The value is 40. It will call 40 again, and it will call 40 again the next time, and then the next time, and then the next time, and it will infinitely keep calling the exact same amount. That's not exactly acceptable. So that's the intention of that. Alright, there's a couple of other functions like that I had intended, but I can't remember them at the moment, and I don't think I wrote them down, but I know I will remember them because they were going to be like, kind of like this. The idea of always making a function to refer back to for consistently used things. Oh, pardon me, sorry. I'm also trying, so I do apologize again. I'm quite far away from the mic comparative to normal. Like that much of a full distance. Normally I'm a bit closer and above it a bit to try and mitigate more things. It's not as obvious, but yeah, no, like that's because again, cat on my chest / lap. I'm actually more on my stomach, if anything. which is not great positioning. This is not good for my posture. Right, so while I'm not using this function at the moment, I've made it, which means that when I go do the more intensive cleanup. So let's have a little look at the list here. Right, so we've got the in-map bounties to do. How am I going to handle that? I have a few ideas. So, let me explain this mechanic, because this is something that might seem like the most odd of what I've designed. The in-map bounties intention is that... How do I describe it? Like, I'm sure a lot of people have played a variety of... Sorry, I'm going to turn the sound down for myself, because this is actually starting to drown me out. And I'm speaking louder because of it, and it's not great. I'm sorry, cat. I'm going to sit up a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better. So, if you've played Vampire Survivors like games, you'll know that when you defeat like a mini boss or a boss or whatever, there is like a chest that drops. Now, I don't per se want to get rid of that concept at all. However, because of the approach that I'm doing with the game, instead is designed to be a boss rush, not a timer by nature. Then I decided to add in a mechanic that I saw introduced in other games that kind of had different objectives to complete instead of time. Okay, I'm skirting around the concept a lot here. I really apologize. I'm trying to think of the best way to kind of like explain it. Simply put, the game I'm designing is designed to test how fast you can beat the bosses. That's the intended main gameplay loop. There will be endless modes. I'm a sucker for them myself, even in those games. But I did find Soul Survivors is a really good, interesting recontextualization of that Vampire Survivors-like gameplay loop. Very much like, again, the boss rush. It's you kill stuff, get more powerful, beat boss, do that again, repeat the cycle. It's the same sort of gameplay loop, but it's moved slightly to the side. It's on a different track slightly, but it's still ending up in a similar position, just maybe finishing earlier. Now, I wanted to offer opportunities to make your run more difficult. Opt-in difficulty. So by opt-in difficulty, it's basically the idea is these bounties or shrines or whatever I've nicknamed them at whatever time. They've been named several different things. It's an object you will go up to, you'll click on it, and it will start a challenge. When the challenge is started, specific enemies will spawn or something like that, like elites. You defeat them and you'll gain a reward. Now the reward will be a variety of things. And I like to the extent of it's like, oh well, it will just give you a free level. Or it will give you potentially like a damage buff for the rest of the run. I don't know, like I've not been too looked into what I want to do with that. but that is the general idea of what I want to do. Now, the reason why I want to make it very much like the opt-in sort of idea to it is because, so there is a specific YouTuber I use who's in the roster at the moment. It's actually easier to launch the game to show the roster. So we've got Vox, Iron Mouse, Juniper, Mary, Kason, Nina, Orgix, Booby, and Guagura. That is the current roster. However, there is a lot more that is intended long term. Just I need to get the game. I need to like actually make the game at this point. So I think I will work on this bounty system a little bit right now. So the spawning of the bounties is going to be interesting. Well, the shrines. I think I've nicknamed them shrines nowadays the most. Just big ones then? Are you limited, or can you use all of the IPs? And what will the gameplay loop be like? So I'm gonna pull this up. This is my little list of people that I've got. And it says here, disclaimer, if you do not see a VTuber here, it does not think I think bad of them. The ones here are just ones I'm immediately passionate about and want to make, even if they're popular or not. I would argue not all of them are popular, or the most popular. In fact, there are some in the not yet done category that I would argue are more popular. And there's a lot of VTubers that are extremely popular that I do not have here. But these are just the immediate ones that I'm working on. And the gameplay loop is a Vampire Survivors-like. So if we just go in, if we've already got like a good bit of the gameplay loop. I like watching just random VTubers like Chick Fox and stuff. That's fair. I mean, like, that's why I say, like, Juniper, for example, I would put into a category of, well, popular and well-known. Not exactly the biggest out there. For an independent, I think she's pretty large and stuff like that. But, like, that's kind of the point, though, is, like, I remember watching Juniper from, like, way back on, like, her earliest debut. And like keeping an eye out on her and stuff like that, and always being interested. You graduated. Ooh, that is well, I think that's very funny. Not quite intended for the game, but I do think that would be fucking maybe as a like chance thing. Right, like if you've ever played a game like a Warframe, it has a chance of like a special text turning up when you go into mission that has no actual thing on it, but like, yeah, no, I could see that. The only hesitation I have is because there is a graduated VTuber in the roster with Nina. So I wouldn't want to trigger too many people. Which I want to point out, by the way, this game's been in design since the beginning of this year. Nina was on the list pretty early on. In fact, she was one of the... I think she was like the 4th or 5th character I decided to do. So long before her graduation, I just rushed getting her art done in time for her graduation, so I could get her in. I also will admit Mister is probably on the list of ones I'd love to do, but yeah, no, I do kind of also feel shit that like he's graduating and I haven't done it for him. Because it does create a weird thing of like, how do I handle people that have graduated? Like Sana, for example, from Hololive. Does create a little bit of a complexity there. Now, I was going to start work on the shrines. I think I'm going to make a separate grouping for that. No, I don't want this part of anything. Rename. Okay, so we're gonna need an object at the very least, and a sprite. Let's make a shitty sprite for the moment. Like, I'll just draw like that. Is that sort of like the coffins and vampires? No, so the shrines aren't that. I will openly admit that I am definitely inspired when it comes to holocure with the character acquisition. Because, so fun little fact that a lot of people might not know. Did you know Vampire Survivors was made by a gambling game programmer? And he wanted to prove that he could make other games, basically. He had enough of making just gambling games. So he wanted to make his own game. So that's why if you actually look at the core gameplay loop of Vampire Survivors like stuff, it is actually like gambling with the abilities and items that you unlock. So I actually really appreciate holocure taking a step further with the character acquisition being a form of gachaing stuff. Then they added a chess system, and yeah. I don't know, I mean, like, yeah, there's an argument to it. The point is, though, is at the end of the day, yeah, no, he intended it as like a showing of like he can make a game that's not just gambling. And I appreciate that it has actually become a hugely revolutionary game and has spawned a lot of attention. A lot more than people probably are willing to like openly admit to the game. Let's just do something like this, and then no, that doesn't look nice. No, yeah, there is layers in this. Okay, and then pull this one back, do this. No, it's because there's a line tool, that's right. And then we'll just make like a fucking little gem over the top for now. Game development is very complicated, but I like to come up with stupid ideas. I'm not too dissimilar myself, I'll be honest. You might think like I'm... something different to that, but like at the moment there's a reason why like I'm studying more, because like I did a lot of programming back in the day, but I never really went into game programming. Okay, that'll do for now, and we're gonna call this SP Shrine. Roster again, that's all good. No, I do not. There's a reason why, like, it's just easier for me to load the game than trying to remember, because I'm sure I'll miss one. So we've got Vox Arkema, Iron Mouse, Juniper, Merryweather, Kason, Nina, Aura GX, Booby, and Guakura. Again, this roster has been locked in, by the way, since before Aura even debuted. I think I've been making streams of this game for quite some time, and like I think the first few streams were me adding the last of these characters. So yeah, no, it's no small stretch to say. A lot of this has been in the work for a long time. In fact, I believe the sprite used for her idle animation is actually used on her streams, because I'm pretty sure I'm credited in her alerts. Okay, for now I'm just gonna manually give the shrine sprite to this, but I will openly acknowledge that that might not be the correct way to do it later, especially when I want to do modular designs. Was Rin and would have been I mean, going back to this, I don't know if you saw it at the bottom here, but Rin is one of my intended to add. Very, like everything in this list here of like the anything I say is stupid, don't acknowledge it. No, it's like, again, I would prefer to, I want to release this game to the public. I would prefer the public to enjoy the game. Like, while I'm making a game that I think would be good and I think would be fun to play, I do also want, like, if nobody else thinks it's fun to play, then I definitely would be quite hurt. I'd prefer to hear criticism now than later. Do I think a lot of people are going to play this? No. I've not done marketing to the same degree as stuff like holocure did. I do not have the advantage that holocure did, where it's only targeting a specific demographic of VTuber fans, which so legality wise, I've talked about this before, there should not be any substantial problems as long as I put in disclaimers. And I'm not making money off the game, which I'm not. I'm intending free fan game. That's it. I kind of want to use it as padding my portfolio of games, game development stuff. So if I want to go work for a larger scale company or work with producers, I'll at least see what I've done. But you could just run an ad or two. You'll get your money worth, right? For the game, no. I cannot make money off of it, because the moment I make money off of it, I put myself in big, deep doo-doo with the legal stuff. So if you ever wondered why holocure, for example, was completely no funding, that's because Hololive, or Clover specifically, has in their legal terms, you can make anything pretty much when it comes to like a game. However, you cannot make profit off of it, and you cannot use it for a company. So if I made a company right now to develop my games, I would not be allowed to put this game under its classification. I could use it for portfolio. I could not use it to generate money. On the YouTube side of things, I'm not monetized yet, which is sad, but is the case. And if I was, I would not be running ads on the game dev streams because I do not own this music that I am listening to. This is all like just random game music from a specific playlist that I use. And I also do not want to get into legal complications of showing the game dev side of this. I believe Niji-sanji doesn't have the same legal reservations, but the fact is that Clover does, which means I have to accommodate to basically the lowest denominator. This will be a free game with no microtransactions. I mean, the short answer is, as a avid gamer and a game dev, I know why games have microtransactions, but I can also disagree with them. A lot of the time I disagree with them. I think League of Legends does it, for example, a lot of the time quite poorly, but I do not blame them for a lot of it because it is a free-to-play game. Teamfight Tactics, I think, actually handles it a lot better most of the time. Because the pure simple fact is it's all cosmetic, and if you don't like it, don't buy it. Anyone that complains about, like, I don't like this cosmetic, why is it $100? It's like, well, just don't get it then. I do disagree with games that do have pay to win elements, but I know why they would have them. Again, monetization, you need to... Developers need to eat, right? Like, at the end of the day. I mean, the microtransactions and monetizers are great, just cosmetics that don't affect gameplay and are dirt cheap. Yeah, like, I think a lot of games do it pretty well. I think Payday 2, for example, who got a little aggressive with it at one point. But that was because they did fuck up and they said, oh, we're going to make all content free from this point onwards. Tried to do that and then realized they couldn't fucking eat. So then they started being aggressive with their monetization and then got a little bit too far and then pulled back a bit. Do I think that was a bit bad? Yeah. But overall, again, can't blame them. Again, developers got to eat. Right. Now, I'm going to have to make another object now that I think about it, because I'm going to make the shrines, and then I'm going to also make a shrine controller. No, shrine spawner. It is a difficult balance to find. I will not try and tell you that it's easy for a dev to find the answer. Do I think, for example, like Warframe, going back to that game, God, you would hate Raid Shadow Legends. 18 pop-ups where you can watch two. Yeah, no, I've actually played Raid Shadow Legends because I did intend to actually make a mobile game at one point, which has been shelved until further notice, because I've not got the current skill capacity to accomplish it. And I will not deny it had gacha elements to it, like actual paid for gacha elements. But like also it's because there's a fine line between giving your players what they want and then also like getting money out of them, right? I think Honkai Star Rail, this is a recent gacha game to come out recently, is actually fairly competent with a lot of it. It gives you enough. That's every free games nowadays. Yeah, I mean, that's the case because game as a service model is the primary way of approaching gaming because it makes the most money. Release a game at a lower than market standard value price add a battle pass, and have add seasons. Well done. You've now managed to make like a game that would have like netted you probably a few like a mil or two into about a 10 mil game. The problem is that you have now room for error, which a lot of companies are now learning the hard way, because they thought it was like universally good. It's not, because you're seeing like some of these games that are treating their players poorly during this time have huge drops in player counts. Example is Diablo 4. Since Baldur's Gate 3 released, which was a very competently designed game, Diablo 4, sorry's player base has dropped, and also Diablo 3's player base hasn't actually dropped that much, because Diablo 3 is a really good game. And let's be honest, that's actually really bad news for Blizzard, because they need Diablo 4 to succeed based on how much they've fucked up recently. Like, they're losing fan stuff. All right. I need to steal my code from the enemy objects. It's in the controller, I believe, is the spawning stuff, right? Activation and spawn. Okay. One or two microtransactions and an ad every 10 levels. Good. PvZ2, an ad every level, pay to win. Yeah. That, again, it's like aggressive monetization to that scale is always really shitty, right? And there's a market for it though. That's the problem. Is that people, so something I've talked actually about, and I was going to talk about a little bit earlier, Warframe, right? Warframe overall has a good pay model, because you pay to win with like the Prime Access, right? God, my hair is fucking everywhere at the moment. You kind of pay to win with all of the crap, right? But 5 years old with that's credit card, yeah. I will not deny that in the slightest, and it does that's where I do get really angry about transactional stuff like that. It's just like, oh cool, now you're actually abusing your youth, right? Like that's where I really disagree with it. Is you're now like teaching it's okay to get kids to gamble. Right, no, so Warframe, right, you get like, you spend, for me it's like 100 something bucks, a few $100 to get like the Prime Access. You are paying to, in a sense, lessen the grind, because you get the EXP modifier, you get the Prime Frame straight away, you don't have to farm for it, and you get all the weapons and they're all upgraded. However, it doesn't stop the fact that you still need to like upgrade the frame. So what you're doing is you're skipping ahead a little bit. Why is this acceptable in my eyes? That's because the devs got to eat, so they need to make money. And what that does is it facilitates people that have jobs. This isn't as much the case now because everyone's a lot more poorer because of how many recessions have happened in the world in the last few years. But like, what it means is that like, if you work a 9-to-5 job 5 days a week, you're going to have more money than the person that doesn't. The person that doesn't has more time. They can go grind the things much easier. Hence why the person that has the money, therefore, can make that decision. And that's why it's good that it's on every few months. every 3 months you get that big purchase that you might do in Warframe. I do disagree when they introduce some stuff. Like, I know they've introduced some skins recently that have caused a bit of arguments, but Monster Hunter, it's like the idea of $60 game that has thousands of pay-to-win mechanics. Yes. However, I would also like to argue that Warframe's a free-to-play game, so that going back to that argument, that's, in my eyes, acceptable. What I dislike is a full full-price market game having a shitload of microtransactions. If you're gonna do that shit to me, just raise the price, right? Like, do not, like, in New Zealand, a typical game, I mean, like, Baldur's Gate is $99.99 for us, right? Like, every game is $100 at market price value. If you told me there is, like, a bunch of microtransactions that accumulate to almost $100 on top of that for cosmetics, some of which are definitely not worth it, I would just sit there and argue. It's like, well, fucking release like a $20, $30 pass. Like, you look back at older games, that's what they used to do. Nowadays, these designs are designed so it's like, oh, well, people didn't like all of the cosmetics they got in those, so now they get to pick and choose. It's like, yeah, but it also gives you room to overcharge. I mean, if you ever want to really hear what pisses me off is a game that goes, it's like, oh, you just need to buy the DLC for the game to be good. It's like, oh, cool, so I need to pay for the game twice. Yes, I'm looking at you, Destiny 1. I need to pay for the game twice over to actually make it good. It's like, no, you're not getting me with that. Monster Sanctuary or the old Halos where you would buy a game once and then play it. Yeah. I mean, we all do, right? But, like, there's also an argument to be made that these AAA developers need to make money. I do not agree with some of the things that they do for it. I will stand by my arguments. The end of the day is that the true problem with gaming is executives. If you ever really want to have someone to be mad at be mad at the executives at game companies, not at the developers, because developers are trying to make a game. They're normally not assholes, or if they are, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They work hard at trying to make a better game. Executives, on the other hand, just want to make money. Okay, trying to think of the best way to handle what I want to do. So this is the shrine spawn. When VTubers are bad ideas to the state of modern day capitalism real fast. This is a problem with me, as so I've actually done a degree in education and politics. So I'm kind of well versed in this sort of stuff. Well, no, sorry, it's education, but I did a lot of politics and a lot of philosophy. So I'm really enjoying, I enjoy debates, and I like creating like information and stuff like that. And I try and facilitate that sort of space. In fact, a lot of my streams have actually just been random discussions that have gone very political. I get that emoji. Oh, there's a level of just irony there, isn't it? God damn it. There are some fucking layers to be picked apart for that one. Okay. So try some more words. Fucking oh god. So I need to make a box around the player that will eventually clean up shrines. Trying to think. Should also probably put an underscore in front of these because I like doing that for temp variables. And it's a good habit to keep your things consistent. All right, sorry for distracting you so much. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. Like, the most work that's going to be done on this game is in a couple of weeks, where I basically have, I'm off my I get a mid-semester break for my current degree. So I'll be one of those weeks, because I get 2 weeks for it, is going to be working on this game and trying to get a releasable alpha. So at this point in time, any time I spend on it now is just trimming down the time then. Can I get that can I sacrifice all my free time during those during that 1 week that I'm going to work on this for ensuring the game gets done? There's a good shot. Art assets are going to be the thing that probably makes that the most difficult, but that's the stuff I'm working on the most in my free time. So I need to find how do I make a just God, it's also really hard to fucking type with my cat on my arm. Sorry, in the game, are you planning to give them stat based on their personalities? VTubers have loss of popularity and stats, revive, scuff ones. I think not quite to that extent, but there is going to be, so again, this is where I'm pulling from a lot of games, but I will not deny holocure has been a huge inspiration for a couple of concepts. There are going to be unique abilities for everything. So what I didn't really show well with the little demos that I showed, there is both weapons and items. Each character is going to have a unique weapon, a unique item. That item is going to be level upable higher than it would be for other characters on the character that's supposed to be for it. And then there is going to be specific abilities only unique to the character, and they can level those up in the run as well. As an example, it's a really good one off the top of my head that's currently in production. I I know Aura is going to have a couple, and I think one of them's not going to be a thing, but Rena better have a bottle of gin. Oh, yeah, no, there's going to be blood jars. Like, she's going to be, like, there's a good shot that that's going to be her actual weapon. Is she's going to fucking literally just slap people with blood jars. I might even make, like, a passive ability that, we get, her mother in for a bit. I don't know, but like I'm trying to think, because like probably one of the ones that's the best example of an ability that's going to be in the game, but not like as an item, just unique to the character. And I can probably show this, yeah. I already posted on Twitter, but not many people have seen it because it's underneath the other thing. Oh god, my computer's dying a little bit. Player characters. As we have this. So Aura GX has a little mascot, and this is the little gift that I've done for the mascot, and I'm going to be making that a unique ability only for Aura. So yeah, every character is going to have like references and hints to themselves the most. There's another mechanic that's going to be used to make references between other characters, but that mechanic I don't want to share too openly at this stage, because that's going to be one of the ones that I work really heavily on secretly, because it's going to be probably one of the big things to sell it apart from a lot of similar things. So all right, okay, well maybe that's the best way to do it. All right, randomly appear and disappear. That's pretty common, especially with a programming stream like this, is a lot of people probably come in going like, what the fuck is this, then see like programming on the screen and then go like, ugh, that's not what I expected to see when I see creating a game. And then disappear. I don't blame them. I mean, I don't mind. Like, I facilitate the content that I enjoy on YouTube. I play a variety of content over here. In fact, like, at the moment, this week, I've not got a same game I'm playing more than once. I think it was, what, Yakuza yesterday, it's gonna be, I think it's at Persona tomorrow, Holocure again on Thursday, and then, trying to finish, Homestead Arcana on Friday. Coding in a coding stream? Yeah. That is exactly how I think a few people do think. Again, don't blame them. Everyone's entitled to what they've got. I is less than so I'm pretty sure this is going to give me the info I want, right? This is going to tell me how many instances there are. will not be included in this check. Okay, that's fine. Object is apparent, then all child objects will be also included. Cool. Shrine. And then I plus. Okay. Nearest nth. Alright, so we need. So what I'm doing right now is actually using a function I've already made, and it's a really fucking good function. This checks. So GameMaker doesn't actually have an inherent thing for finding like the nth nearest. What it has is it can find the nearest and it can find, I think, the furthest, which is not what I want. What I'm wanting to do is I want to go through the list of currently existing shrines one by one, so I can get their ID, their specific ID. Because that's what this is. So I need to actually put this into a variable. Var current you have a whole one viewer. I've been talking to Sal for 7 minutes. It doesn't stop me and the slightest. I have been streaming for, was it a year and a half, and about easily 8 months of that was completely speaking to myself. So if it didn't get to me then, it doesn't get to me now. It's honestly, it's really weird nowadays having like I've had streams with like quite huge numbers from time to time, and sure, only like maybe 20 or 30 people were talking all at once, but it doesn't stop the fact that like that was definitely some that was fun. I love talking with other people through this sort of stuff. All right, then we look for shrine. Whoops. Oh, not 0. Shrine, and then we use I. It's not I plus 1 that I have to do, right? So you need more recognition? I mean, would I like more recognition? Yes. Do I need it? I don't think I need it. I'm fine. Pretty content. Like, it's one of those things of, would I love to be able to make YouTube a source of income? Yeah, no, that would be fucking awesome, right? If because I do, was it 5 streams a week for roughly 3 hours each? If I could make that money out of that, I'd be fucking happy with that, right? But also it's a hobby. I also use it as an excuse to be able to actually play games, because I do not play games that much outside of streams nowadays. I mean, like, it's also an excuse for doing programming at the moment, because otherwise I wouldn't be getting anywhere near, like, any real programming done on this until, like, I get free time during the semester break. Alright, I don't know. I think I need to do this as 1. I can't remember how it... Monetization comes from subs, right? Can you just do devlogs? So I can show this, right? I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to show YouTube Studio stuff. So YouTube has a prerequisite for monetization. Oh, sorry, dear. Kitty got smacked in the face by accident. The prerequisite to earning. Yeah, there's nothing in this that is a problem on the show. Is this stuff. So I've actually got like a large amount of the subs that I require. I need the view hours. That's what I need. Actually, the smartest thing for me to do is just start making shorts. Because like if I keep making shorts and do them specifically a bunch of ways, that would generate me like the view counts that I might need. But genuinely, this is it. Also, there is a in the making from YouTube. I know it's already rolled out in some countries. A thing for I mean, the stream vodka repeating have any effect. I mean, like, the short answer is I just need watch hours, right? If I can get the watch hours up, then I'm fine. But no, so was it YouTube's rolling out a thing where you'll be able to actually get like the memberships thing? VOD, not vodka. I mean, same thing. I think repeated views on the same video don't actually improve it per user, I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But like, I think so. Yeah, what they're rolling out is that I would need 1,000 less views and already have the subscriber count to just roll out memberships, for example, which is one of the big things, and then also do advertisements for my own products, which I don't have any, so I don't care. But like, yeah, no, I mean, I will not ask people to do anything in particular. Like I at the end of the streams, I always go like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. But like, and then I've got the little pop-up that comes from time to time. That's was it like and subscribe that I tossed together one weekend. I don't have any big, massive desires when it comes to YouTube. If I get popular, if it works out, that sounds awesome. But I would prefer, my biggest preference is to guarantee I can make games. And once I can get to that point and make monetization out of that, had no effect on you. I mean, like, that's the case, is right? Like, liking a video doesn't really take any time out of your day, especially if you're already watching the video. Subscribing to the channel can, because it could influence your recommended, I guess, but your recommended is more influenced by what you watch anyway. So if you're already watching the content, it's like, well, might as well subscribe because you're more likely to. But also, subscriptions don't matter on YouTube as much anymore. It's ironically enough, if you want to know what actually matters the most on YouTube, and this is something that I did a lot of research into. Sorry, I'm trying to also think about how I want to write this part. I'm just gonna put the thing in for it. Is impressions, which impressions are literally, you scroll through your recommended and you get seen, right? You see the thumbnail, you see the video on the list. That is an impression. Not clicking on it, not hovering over it, no. Just seeing it on the list. That is an impression. The higher your impression number is, the better. Why? Because that means it's more likely your video gets seen by more people. Yeah, all good. But yeah, no, it's there's all sorts of stuff to YouTube that I find really fascinating. Right, within range. So I need to find if No, how, is it best to just make a collision box at this point? What is the turn off range that I have here? I have actually got it hard coded on the edges, okay. I'm gonna nick this and then I'm gonna mess with it. See, I'll always put it to 0. That's not what I want to do. I actually probably do need to make a exact value. But it's got to be a bit larger than this, right? I'll leave it for now. It'll be fine. What is that value that it needs there? Whether it's based on precise collision, not. And also true. Oh, I need a second thing. So instance ID. So yeah, I can plug an instance ID into that one to check if it is. So it's actually what I should do. Because this is going to return... No, this is going to return the instance ID. Okay. Right, let's see, Okay, for an instance of an object called ball, it stores the return value as a temporary value, which is then checked to see if the value is an instance ID or the keyword no one. If it is no one, if it is not no one, then it uses the stored instance ID to destroy the object. size, function, blah blah, overlap. On the other hand, the green balls, da, da, da. So it should return no one if... So, alright. That should work. So we definitely want to increase this, so we're going to double this to, yeah, we're just going to go across and double. I don't know why these were different. Was there a reason? I don't think there was. Like, looking at it, there doesn't make sense to be a difference between those two. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make a time source for this then. We could do it through an alarm. Do we want to do it through an alarm? I don't want to do it through an alarm. We do it through a time source. How often do we want to spawn the shrines and clear them up? Like every 10 seconds? Access. Oh my god. 25 seems more balanced. Yeah, I would agree with that. The weary part I have is it's just kind of like, how many shrines do I want? To exist. Pastel. Oh, you mean their full name? Pastelius Maximus Anti-Destablishmentorius Michaelis Acfoldius Jr. the Third. I think that was the name. Someone's knocking at your door. Oh god, it's the IRS. Can't get away from that tax fraud too long. Right, No, I'm gonna set it to 30 for now. FBI, open up. It's like, also, why is my furniture starting to levitate since I said your name? It's like, say the IKEA names. We don't have an IKEA over here, but yeah, say the IKEA names and the furniture starts levitating. Always do be like that. Alright, units gonna be in seconds, so time. Would help if I could spell time, good lord. And then the callback is just gonna be shrine. And I wish we had like IKEA over here. Instead we just have like the shitty fucking Kiwi stuff. Should really check these out, you know. Yeah, why the fuck have you not? Right, so Spawn. Now I can't make it trigger itself. So what I'm gonna have to do is in here, I feel bad for not answering your door. You are a professional procrastinator. It do be like that. It do be like that. Is it get state? Yes. T shrine spawn. Is not equal to time source active or that in there. Right, paused, because we do want to be able to pause it. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to want to pause it. Alright, time source start T shrine spawn. Boom. Time. Right, I also need to have this as a safety net in case it pauses without it being active. Time source, get state, here, shrine, spawn, equals time source active. Then time source pause. Now, how this kind of is going, so this is, yeah, if game is paused, then it checks if it's active and then it'll pause it. The reason why I'm doing it this way instead of like having it in if as a like and this is because it means if I intend to do anything more with this function, I can easier. Which there's a good chance that I will have to do more with this shrine spawner. Okay, so currently this spawns the shrines, but they don't fucking do anything. By all intents and purposes, it should spawn them anyway. Since we're not testing the boss anymore, I'm actually gonna muck with the enemy controller. And put it back to the 400 that it's intended to be for now. Now, I want to test if this is working. So I need to spawn this in with the room transition. I'll also need to add the shrines to the non-player parent. But we'll get to that later. Right, room start. It says game room. Oh, shrine spawner. Then I need to go to the shrine and set its parent to being the main non-player parent. So it actually doesn't look jank as shit. So now this should spawn shrines. Just need to find them. I should probably turn the rate up just so I can do the testing. Yeah. So there's an easy way of doing that. All right, we should find them pretty easily now then. This isn't giving me a lot of faith. Oh, no, they're there. Okay. Shrines are spawning. Cool. So it must have just been... Ah, yes, because there's the delay on the time. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. No, we have shrine spawn. Oh, hello. Ah, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that just means I need to do if room, oops, room not equal RM game. Oh, also I need to have no, what is it again? Exit. Exit, that's what it's called. All right, no, I need to have this in the destroy instance, isn't it? That'd be better. Destroy. Wait. Cleanup. What does cleanup actually mean? Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, sneeze. You just switch off the destroy event for the instance being destroyed. By default, the destroy event will always be performed, but if you set this flag to false. Okay. So it's probably best to do this in the cleanup then. What are you doing? Just got here. At the moment, I'm setting up the shrine system that I'm working on for the game. The challenge shrines. Right, time source, destroy. And that should just be T shrine. Does that work? Actually, no, I should probably set the initial timer to really low for now. So we can do the test of it. Cool, cleanup worked. All right. Oh god, it's spawning so many shrines. I love it. I mean, to be fair, I did make it so it would. I should probably have a maximum shrines that can be spawned. So it should just be as simple as an if for that. Oops. Shrine. Did you see OpenCure, holocure, open source clone with other VTubers? No, I didn't. Is that a thing? Having a quick squiz at the files. I mean, that is... There's a lot of stuff about that I could question. Like, that is clearly asset stealing and such, which... Mixed feelings, mixed feelings. I mean, I like the idea that they've added the multiplayer, but yeah, no, it is just like straight up quite questionable. Very, very ethically wrong in my eyes. But I mean, like, I can't stop them. So what was this, Bob? The songs are in the bottom left. I don't know which one it was. Steal it? No. I am definitely not stealing. Is less than, we'll say, said, God. Wait, that's, no. Yeah, that's changed. You fucking removed the T from your goddamn name. Right, so I probably want to have this as we'll have it as a maximum. No, I definitely don't want a maximum of 10. We'll go 50. Yeah, no, 5 max shrines, 5. Then we can remove this repeat, and then we need to shift this up for clarity's sake. So this should keep it at no more than 5 shrines spawned at a time. Sure. It's always been... You're gonna fuck with me so much by the end of this. Love it. Also, the cat is still curled up on my lap, and she is getting, like, progressively more confusing where she is curled up in. Oh, no, she's kind of working up a little bit. Yeah, you can see her. Now you're setting up. What do you want now? Okay, so there should be no more than 5 shrines that spawn. Skull issue, god damn it. What do shrines do? I mean, at the moment, nothing. They are intended to be challenge opt-in shrines. So, like, I'll go up to it, click a button, and a unique set of, like, elites or something will spawn, creating a more difficult run. But I would get a reward out of it. So, say, enough EXP to level you up, or, well, I'd probably give you a bit more than that. Because, like, what happens if you're, like, this is close to a level and do a challenge shrine and say, well, that's pretty insulting. But it'll give you, like, rewards. That is the idea. So it's not essential for beating the run in any regard to complete the shrines, but the shrines will make the challenge more interesting. Like Breath of the Wild. In a sense, yeah. Like, the challenge will just be, like, spawn elite. No, I'm all good re-explaining this stuff. Like, it's really, again, I prefer to see people, like, interested and passionate about this project, than anything. Like, I've re-explained this game so many fucking times at this point. I just put my autocorrect recommendations. Oh, God. But no, like, I absolutely, my big goal with this is to have people enjoy it. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably make the shrines 2-part objects or 2-part sprite points, because at the moment having the enemies kind of float fully over the top of it doesn't look right. But this is generally kind of how I want them to look, is like a pillar in the middle and then a base at the bottom. Wouldn't be too difficult, because all I'd need to do is, if I make 2 separate objects, which isn't too obscene, what I would be doing is I'd be writing one to the weapon underlayer and then one to the weapon overlayer. Holocure got top 3 games all times by score now. Pretty good. Again, that's awesome. I'm really proud of that game. I remember playing it, like, obviously back when it was basically just Hollow Ian phase 1 when it's in it. I loved the game back then, and I've loved to see it grow, and I will not deny it. It hugely inspired me to push forward with my own project that I wanted to do since I saw Vampire Survivors. Now. How do I want to handle the shrine thing? I will probably make a collision box. So all the rest of the shrine stuff's going to be on the shrine itself. So we'll need to make, I'm glad I don't have amnesia. The wild pastel monster moose hibernates for 12 months a year, only waking up for YouTube stream viewing. I'm glad I don't have amnesia. I'm glad I don't have it. That's just that same fucking, was it that one meme where it's just like, it's all fun and games until the do I have amnesia link is purple. Oh, cat's jumped off me now. That's sad. All right. So we want to make a collision rectangle. We probably just want to make it. No, what is it? It's B, it's bounding box, right? Yeah. So I believe it's left. Top. Right. Bottom. He said bottom. I hate myself. Oh, hello. My mood dislikes it. I'm not even gonna try and read more of that. Okay, so we're looking for O player. And then true, and then true. It's not equal no one. There's different ways to do this. Kirby, yeah. I love this playlist, man. It's such a good fucking playlist. If you're wondering, it's literally it's Mort Dog's playlist. The lead developer over for Teamfight Tactics at Riot Games. Welcome to Smash Bros. Okay, I'm gonna real fucking piss some people off. I have never played a Smash game. I really want to, but like, it's just, I know how competitive I get, and I don't know if that would be a good idea. Does it have any Monster Hunter music? Yes, I'm pretty sure it has from Rise and from World. You deserve more views. Your voice is amazing. Thank you. That's very nice. Neither of you, actually. I mean, again, it's more insulting because I have a Switch and a 3DS, and like, I've had the consoles and stuff like that to play them, and I really do want to play them. I only played single player modes only. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like I would probably do that. But I'd also, God, I'd love to play with some friends or something like that, right? That'd be so much fun. Just drinking and playing that kind of game, that would be so fucking good. But I also don't, yeah, so much DLC, like, true. Oh, God, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna write a little text here to explain what this is for. Got that little bit at the end, that was cute. But like, if I scroll through very quickly, like I see Streets of Rage, I see Pyre, I see Pac-Man, Pizza Tower, Persona, all sorts. You play Holocure? Yeah, no, I've played a lot of Holocure. What's this one from? The Messenger. Don't think I've played that. Look at stage 3, top score, every EN character, it's all you. Fucking hell! That's impressive. I think I managed to get, like early on when the high scores came back, I think I managed to get to like what was it? McDonald's arrived. Nice. I think I managed to get like top 10 with a few of the characters. Was what I managed. On which one was it? It was one of the hards. I can't remember which stage it was. I was never realized I was good, and then I added a leaderboard. It's always that thing, eh? Like you always kind of like, oh man, I'm very shit at this game. Like I can get to Yagus, I can do that sort of stuff. Realize no one uses Halu. See, that's the thing. Like people genuinely go like, oh no, that's terrible. It is like the best. Like outside of like glasses, it is one of the best EXP increases you can get. Because it increases the amount of enemies that spawn. Sure, it makes them deal more damage. Fuck it, you scale hard enough that you normally find outside of the Yagus. And even then, like, just fucking play Guru or some shit and you don't have to play versus anything. That's always how it's been. Like, I don't know why people think Halu's bad. Halu is insanely strong. That's why, like, again, you gotta be careful with that sort of stuff. Best run, super horn, super glasses, Halu, super limitus. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds like such a good run. Right, healing and bonus EXP. Yeah, like that sounds insane. Especially because I'm still wondering why they decided to rework the glasses the way they did. I say rework, add the additional part to them with the damage. It makes sense, but like it just felt like it's one of those things. If I feel like they added it just to make so the glasses didn't seem so fucking boring. Oh, do you want back on my lap? That's not an open invitation to you, chat. That's to my cat. I'm sorry, I'm not Santa yet. It is very cold at the moment, so she does want, like, cuddles quite a bit. And I am warm and have blanket. Do you like blanket? I have 2 cats, but the other one's somewhere else at the moment. Has anyone played Undertale? I've been meaning to check it out, but I haven't had the time. I've seen playthroughs, I've never gotten to it as well. You make games too? That's awesome! Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, okay. I mean, Game Maker is one that like I just started learning earlier this year, and I came to come to like it. It's really good for doing solo dev. Right. But I mean, to be fair, also I'm doing a degree, so it's there's a variety of programs I'm having to learn how to use at the moment. Trying to think the best way to set this up still. Working on your framework right now. That's fair. I mean, like, I need to do massive cleanups to this stock at this point. Computer science and software development. Hey! I mean, it's my second degree, so, yeah, no, it's quite fun to be able to do, like, an engineering degree. It's, was it software? Yeah, it's considered software engineering, for me. A total of 6 frameworks I'm making. God damn. Right. So what? Let's see. When there is close. Character creation, ability system, entity framework, and some basic utility frames to support them. Very modular, very useful. That sounds actually really nice. I mean, at the moment, how I've got my fucking weapons done is a small fucking crime. Is if I go here, I've got structs to begin with. Yeah. But yeah, no, the way I've done the weapons is really scuffed. You've earned yourself a new sub. Been looking for a chill streamer and you... Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I have a special technique for you. Make all the guns, even if it's... Yeah. The problem is that I'm sunken cost at the moment with my stuff. Yeah, no, like I've done that a lot with a lot of other stuff. Like again, if you saw some of the programming I've done external to this game now for assignments, like object-oriented programming is what I'm learning a lot at the moment. So it's a lot cleaner, but yeah, no, it's just I need to fix it at some point. It is just pull it back to its most basic. Like I think the first thing I did today was literally design, yeah, this, which is going to be like my go-to randomizer. Because why bother rewriting a randomizer when you just make one and then just call it every time and you're done. Just make sure what your pronouns are. Oh, I don't mind that sort of stuff. Yeah, no, I'm just some dude. I believe like I even title myself as the old man, so it's all good. Reworked about 6 to 8 times for having your final frameworks. Yeah, it takes a lot to get it sorted. I mean, like status effects is kind of going through that at the moment as well. But yeah, like I've got oh yeah, that's just fixing it, and then some random ass functions for buttons. All right, but yeah, no, I do need to do a big overhaul at some point, but it's one of those overhauls that I don't think I can do on my own. I think I need to have like someone sitting over my shoulder and basically going, hey, you fucked this up, do this part. So, like, just to I need to keep cleaning it up because at this point in time, the amount of weapons that I need to make and items and everything is getting quite large, because I have the full intention of having a working weapon unique to every single character that's currently in the game. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, god damn it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try dealing with modular status modifiers. So chicken has some that apply to every weapon, only ranged, only... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, where is my... If we go to weapon objects and look at the weapons parent... But it works, yeah. Like, that sort of stuff takes time, but, like, I have... This is something that needs to probably get reworked. Because, like, I have a bunch of stuff in here that is getting... Like, this is where I add the effect. Because it's unique specifically normally to the weapon. Like, the weapon will do the effect, not an item. I try to refrain from having it, like... This item adds poison damage to your weapons, because that's just going to be unnecessarily complex for gameplay loop-wise. What it applies to, underscore separate the type and get it more yeah. I mean, like that's so the list here is the specific entity type. People alive and I'm in chat. I feel like I'm talking to myself so much. How's your day been? My day's been, I mean, my day's only started. It's 7:30 at the moment. Fun fact, my streams start at 5:30 a.m. for me. It is always the thing for it. But like, it is, I actually do think it's quite like a difficult concept, right? Talking with a streamer, because especially if it's a popular one, right? What is sleep? I actually sleep quite a lot. I just wake up at like 4 in the morning. I sleep at about 7, 8 at night. I'm there's a reason why everyone that knows me nicknames me a fucking old man. I actually worked at a retirement home for a portion of time, and they kept going like, you should fucking be here as much as we should be. Water sleep. It's optional. That's true. I used to be like that. I genuinely used to, like, for a good few years of my life, sleep. Oh, cat's gone. Like for fucking, what is it, like 3 hours a week, and snooze in between. Like, I didn't actually sleep. It's not good. Sleep 6-7 hours max. I try and sleep as much as I can because of just how much I work. Because I work myself to the fucking bone in my free time. I don't have free time. This is the closest I have to free time. Okay, so I need to, now that I think on this quickly, I'm going to have to put in, no, I need, it's called get input. No, it's one word, isn't it? Yeah, that. Seem like you're a busy man. I mean, I'm doing an engineering degree. I'm doing this programming. And at the moment, like, there's no nice way of saying it. Like, I'm doing 2 group projects and I'm doing the majority of the work for both. So, what can I do? If I sleep less, I have more time to top leaderboard and still spare time to make games. Exactly. I mean, it is what it is, right? But no, like, that's... I'm one of those people that obsessively wants to be working. And that's why I do need other people to normally come in and go, hey, dude, chill. Find a way to relax, my man. Sleep minus. Dude, as you put in your stats in and stuff like that, it's just it's like no, it's your job class, right? Isn't it your job class that would give you like the stat ups to like strength, all that? Like, my stat up is to work, game, and make. My stat downs are I don't sleep. If so it's gonna be, what is the, which button are we gonna tie to that? It's gonna probably just be key enter, right? Yeah. I have a condition where I'm exhausted, half of my brain will fall asleep, and then, oh, that's fucking cool. Very interesting. I wonder how that occurred. Again, this is where I also mentioned I did a little bit. I'm a huge psych student as well. So I'm half asleep for 6 hours straight. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's... That does sound worrying. Search dolphin sleep. Oh, yeah, okay. Huh. Just got into high school and recently got a job, so I can't relate much. Sleep isn't a thing in your life, though. Get an hour of sleep. Yeah, so that's what I was like back in high school. Is I used to like sleep 3 hours a week, and then I'm like, cool, done. And then like my classes were fucking terrible, and my my job was fucking shit anyway. So, you know, either functionally incredibly or not at all. Yeah, it's a fascinating thing to have though. But yeah, no, like advice for high school though is just like acknowledge the fact that high school shit. No, again, education degree coming through here a little bit that I've done in the past. My problem is with a lot of that sort of stuff is genuinely try and do things that would give you social opportunities. I skipped high school. Yeah, that's fair. Like, try and do social opportunities. Don't try and care too much towards your grades if you can. Still maintain them, sure, but like, if you get fucking through it at the bare minimum, you're fine. If you pass the entrance exam, you go straight to college. Don't have that here. We have a very fucked up system here in New Zealand. Which is why I actually got into university, because I got into university through age. That's it. No prerequisite. If you're above a specific age, you can just go in straight. Location obtained. Oh no, we know he's on Earth. Shit. Got him. But like that is genuinely the case though, is like I cannot stress enough like how fucking this general area exactly. We've figured out what hemisphere he's on, boys. Let's get him. Just got to walk to every house now. Give me a fucking while, because you're gonna probably turn up in Auckland. But no, here in New Zealand, yeah. Once you're above 20 years old, you can just go into university. So that's how I did my first degree. It's like I was after 20. Because to get into university otherwise, you need to have passed, is it NCA level 3? Which is a really shitty system, the NCA system here. Basically, the last 3 years of high school, you have an NCA level attributed to it, and you have to pass it. I only passed level 2 because in my job that I had, it also gave credits towards it. 9 years, I leave you and you become famous. Yeah, I fucking know, right? Yeah, it's fucking amazing. But yeah, no, so that's how that system worked. I only got in level 2 because I got it through work after finishing high school. Yeah, so I will 13 high schools now, right now. Fucking hell. That's impressive. But yeah, so I didn't actually have university entrance allowance. Outside of age, and now I'm doing a second degree because the first degree was successful and I passed with a pretty good average. Yeah, fuck you teachers that said I was never going to accomplish anything, or my job that told me I should just give up and work the dead-end job that I was at. Fucking stick it to your ass, bitch. Okay, so I've gone real off topic again. I love it. Have you made since okay, and debate and distract you with blowjars? We've got the shrines working. Teachers suck sometimes, but the good ones are very vastly underpaid. Teachers in general are underpaid, and it's not a great role. It's got a lot of fucking thanks, but yeah. So we've got the shrine spawning. We've got the startup for the collision system to detect when a player is like in the space of the shrine. I've never actually found someone who cares this much to have a whole conversation with their viewers. I'm definitely like, even I stand by this. I don't care how large I get, the viewers matter quite a bit, right? I'm all about discussion. Find anyone with less than 200 views. That's also a good point. I will not deny, like, if, for example, the chat starts scrolling too fast, yeah, it would be quite difficult to hold a conversation. But I'm... one YouTuber that I use as a big inspiration for how I think on a lot of things is a German YouTuber by the name of Balmy, which plays a lot of Dota 2 content, primarily the workshop. Because he also works in game development. He has his own production stuff, and he's actually releasing a game soon. Or another game soon. His approach is to play the game, which I do, and then look at the chat somewhat regularly and talk with them. Sure, the chat doesn't move fast all the time, but like sometimes you'll miss something, sometimes you won't. That's fine. locked into top all characters on holocure and put a vid just scrolling the leaderboard. Hell yeah. That would be fucking awesome. I'm sure you'll get like a good retweet from the holocure guys. From the Twitter account there. Spite and funny. I guess I gotta hop on and beat your scores then, don't I? I'll be doing that on Thursday, so it'll be fun. So, at the moment, do I have anything that I actually want to set as the challenge? My username is PB. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I mean, I probably beat you when it comes to fish, because I may or may not. With my mindset, I suck at those rhythm games, right? So what my brain immediately went to is like, I can program an automation for this. Needless to say, I have like 600 of every fish and a good few shinies. Or a couple of shinies, I should say. I have the shiny shark, that's all I really cared about. The cat keeps jumping on my lap, then jumping off. It's really annoying. Power of glitch and bug. Ooh. Okay, known as super item infinite pickup. Lets me grab every item on one run. Ooh. That is impressive. Is this Frostpunk? Hey! It is Frostpunk. Cats are goofy. They do be goofy. Alright, what we'll do, just to test this, so we'll set 5. Cat is encoded properly. Yeah, my bad. I need to fucking bug report my cat. Wrong enum value, cat was set to liquid. Oh fuck, that's dude, I fucking my enum class, man. I need to work on my enum class. You want up again? No? Okay. Oh fuck, that actually tickles me so much. The fucking enum. Oh shit, that's still wrong enum value. Somehow cat is not now both at once. Oh fuck. Wait, what did you set as the default? I remember being so embarrassed by watching coding and science and coding stuff, and was still kind of am. I mean, stop being funnier than me. It is always like that, isn't it? It's like, no, laugh at my jokes more. It's difficult when you're like watching something that you're not potentially like as a you don't have as a profession or something like that. Right, hello, mister. How we doing here? We're doing well. We're doing well. Like your color, your humor is faded. Oh no. The flame war has begun. Oh god. No, it's with I need to start with, right? Right, with instance create Karos ending this. Oh god. Can't get Rexa. Oh, Jesus. Wait, we starting fucking... This music is perfect. It is really epic music for the flame wars that are occurring. I really do need to, anyone just listen to dramatic music in a non-dramatic moment to make it seem dramatic. Dude. Perfect song for roasting Frostpunk. Dude, that's the true, like, you get that for the rappers. That's the diss track soundtrack. But no, like, who doesn't, like, listen to dramatic somewhat music while, like, walking down the street? Come on. Gotta feel epic sometimes. Ties of cringe. Fucking max all shit here. Sorry, anytime I see the dies of cringe, that's all I can think of is the fucking Sam dies of cringe. Make it feel like you're coding an evil game. Hell yeah. Listen to anime openings to give your life meaning. That's honestly a fair one as well. I've got a few of them on my list. I would listen to my Spotify list, not my Spotify list, my music, my YouTube music list, but it has definitely got copyright music on it. Because anime openings are copyright. And it makes me sad. I'm just gonna put them at the current XY for now. I'm just fucking completely off to the side. Okay. Bit more dog was listening to dramatic music with his dev team while making the new TFT set. Hell yeah. Dude, oh, I'm so excited for the 0.5 set. It's gonna be the last one too. I'm so excited. Successfully changed streamer's attention and aggro obtained. Oh god. 2 days. I know. So bonus character Rickson defeats enemies by spitting bars. They started an argument in furries comment section. Hey, I don't want to piss off the furries. They got enough money to fucking get a fursuit. They got enough money to send me a pipe bomb. And yes, that is a really obscure reference, that one. Fucking who was it? It's the guy that does the fucking stop motion stuff with Master Chief and Astolfo. Pro stepped into hell willingly and came out victorious. You can buy a fursuit. You can buy it, man. Yep. That's from the stop motion guy. Yeah. The oh, what is his name? He does the hippo. He's mainly the hippo. But yeah, it's Master Chief, Astolfo, and then like there was another one that they added recently. He does a lot of like femboy jokes as well. I love those ones. Those videos are a good like pick up from time to time. Tis I, the cringe master wielder of these nuts. Speaker of Joe. Wishing to get some more free stuff, yeah. That's the fucking stuff. Oh, goddamn! That channel knows how to hit like some of the right stuff. Right, so we want is it slime, right? No, what is it called? Enemy. Okay. Summoner of Candace, Lord of Joe, President of Kenya. God damn it. Overseer of Goblin. The true almighty. Yeah. So Chaos Goblin. I choose you, you're the sub. God damn it. Oh fuck. How do I enemy handling? It's in here, right? Yeah, it's fucking set. Shit. Because I commented on one, now I see every start an argument in the comments. Oh god. The war has begun. Bro's got a cute laugh. Oh god. Hey, you haven't heard my... Okay, so I have like 3 laughs. I don't know if other people have this, right? I have like 3 laughs. There's the one that I do when it's just like general stuff of sort of thing, right? That you've been hearing. There's another one where like if I'm in a more social setting, I will go towards. And that one has gotten me in trouble because it is the most stereotypical villain laugh. So, not kidding, it took a lot of effort for this not to be my general laugh all the time. I only have it in social settings now because I just kind of can't hold it back in there as easily, but it genuinely is. That is genuinely one of my natural laughs. You can hear it in the other laugh I do. I have another one which is just kind of like the typical chuckle. But yeah, no, if you ever... I genuinely get nicknamed a villain most of the time. It's like, oh wow, he's the fucking evil overlord. Let's go. League balance team. We're gonna buff Jinx next packs. ADCs a week. I'm sorry. I mean, I haven't played League properly in years, so Jinx and Kai'Sa. Oh, not Cassante buffs. Fucking, oh god, has anyone seen the Cassante buffs for TFT, by the way? They're buffing Cassante 5 cost. 3 AM got this morning I got the middle finger from a 6-year-old. I don't use industrial grade acid, I use the League community. It's fucking pretty, yeah. Laugh, I said a really funny joke. I hate that worked. I said funny joke, laugh now, streamer man. Ha 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 ha. He's too weak at 5 cost. You one-shot my Scion 3. Yeah, like, you want to know why I hate Cassante? And I think the buff would have been fine, but the one thing I dislike is that he dashes after his cast. Right? Laugh like an evil overlord means a goblin. God damn it. But no, like, I dislike that he dashes, going back to the Cassante problem. I hate that he dashes to to the thing. If he didn't dash to the target, I think it'd have been fine to buff the shit out of him, right? Because that just goes back to what Godfist Lee Sin was. Or Divine Lee Sin. I can't remember which set it was, but that was the one that we all refer to when we think about the punching out of the arena, right? yeah, no, so he's, what is the buff again? He heals 10% of his max HP whenever he casts. Because fucking why not? What do you want, cat? Okay, I have something that I need to probably rework at this point. Ooh, pardon me. Which is how I do this. That one sacrifices. Can I... Does this work? This doesn't work, right? Because if it's already negative, can we see the oval? I mean, yeah. We gotta talk about the fucking. They just jiving, my boys. Oh, I love them. Where is Cat? Come here. Buddy. Come here. Oh. There's Kitty Cat. Hello, Kitty Cat. No, no, you just wanna... Okay. Oh, yes, yes. Kisses as well. No, no. Come on. I'm gonna have to turn my body as much as I can. She's purring quite a bit right now, actually. Doesn't normally purr quite loudly, sorry, so you're not getting much out of her. But that's Kitty. What's their wizard name? Oh fuck! My goddamn. You know what? You speak of that, right? Fucking my classmates have a. What is it? So, by the way, yes, this isn't going to work. It's going to be annoying. Right. My classmates refer to this little one as, was it Timothy the I can't remember, but yeah, no, we have a bunch of wizard jokes in our thing. I can't remember what it is called off the top of my head. I apologize. I hate the fact that my it's either for the straps, furries or little kids. It will be 2 in the morning and the loudest video I've ever seen comes up. Yeah, I gotta say, recommendations can get pretty fucking all over the place. Now, what is the best way then to handle this? Because we can't do it as a times, and if we have it as an add, it's not going to work. How do we make the image scaling function correctly? Because this is just going to make them jive. I have a superpower, I have telepathy, but it's only words if I hear someone say it. Is that like one of those really shitty superpower things? Where it's like I can jump like 1 inch higher than an average human being. I'm invisible if no one looks at me, exactly. Is there a way to set if this is a negative or not? can fly for 1 second if I jump, yeah. Bro, who hasn't had that dream, right? Where you're just running really fast and then you just start flying? Anyone else had those sorts of dreams? It's just weird, man. Okay, if I do what I'm about to do, we're gonna see something really funny though, okay? Good superpower idea. No matter when you can pull, no matter when you can pull a 20 out of your pocket. That sounds pretty good. Never had that. I'm always naked in the street in your dreams too. Oh Jesus! Wait. Wait a minute. Something's not right. I can feel it. Okay, no, wait, I need to also destroy self. And then oops. Oh, cat's jumping off my lap, sorry. I think she kind of wants to go out of the office soon. Probably wants some food or water. Hey, cat? Or you're just kind of jiving? Alright, let's try this because this is going to be funny. You ready to see some fucking long slimes? Ah, it's so fucked. More dogs let out balls be free for set 7. Took it for yeah. Good superpower idea. Become a furry, gain 1 pipe bomb, steal cat. Fuck no. That's what are you, fucking furry Shane Dawson? No, I'm not making that joke. That makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry. No. Not starting that shit today. Not doing that. I've accidentally learned how to reality shift, and now I'm tired of it. You can taste stuff in your reality. Oh, damn it. Now I've tried it, I'm scared. I just... Go to world for... Oh, God. Does someone have... Right. Send it twice. Yeah, YouTube does that sometimes as well. It's sometimes not even you, it's just YouTube being in jank. To be fair, and this is going to be the controversial take of the day, say what you will about YouTube, they've still made better business decisions for their community than Twitch has in recent times. As well as I'm actually more likely to be fucking discovered on YouTube than I am on Twitch. Okay, cat wants out of the office, just a sec. Oh. Okay. Oh no, you see that I have legs. The illusion is ruined. However, will I recover? Yes, can't leave him to come to me. Actually, that one's probably the worst for that argument. The other cat I have, yes, definitely he'd probably come and jump on your lap. But that one, she's really fucking flaky. He has legs. Damn fine legs too, I'll have you know. Harry is all buggery though, but you know. See, that wasn't actually the pants that you saw, like that blackness, that was actually the legs. That was just all the hair. That's really fucked. Right, I need to fix, by the way, because where is it? I think it's in the player controller. The dev test thing I have. Is it in here? Yeah, here it is. Well, wouldn't you like to know, Witherboy? Oh god, I have to explain some of those memes nowadays to like some of the fucking students around me, and it really fucking throws me through a loop. Imagine not understanding like old vines, man. I remember that. Thank God. Like, I don't want to get thrown through another fucking loop. Key P. Wait, whoa. I didn't tell you to fucking auto change that. Alright, so we need, it's just gonna be one for this. Keyboard check. Just stop. Has everyone just stopped talking? Has the cat sacrificed them? Or, I mean, sometimes people are busy and stuff like that. Is how it is. Right, we need our D. It needs to be capital, right, from memory? Fourth grade, I remember making a sculpture in our classroom, dog eating it. It was clay and I never saw that. Oh my god. Oh no. That's, You're not real, you're a cat typing. I have survived the cat. Are you sure? My cat is rapidly approaching your location. Is catnip. Actually, she is really susceptible to that. We had a catnip plant at one point, and we even, you know, like the chicken wiring that you get, like the little holes in it. She fucking ripped through that, hurt herself to get to it. Fucking drug addict cat, man. Don't underestimate her. Gives a shit. Truck's promise was to stop the cat armada. So you don't understand. It's to stop the cat armada, you see. Come on, sir. Gave me a room made out of pillows. There's a room, a rubber room. No, we're not starting that fucking shit again. Shame didn't have Wi-Fi. Yeah, that would have probably been the big downside on it, let's be honest. Right. O player dot exp next minus player exp. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm making a thing for dev testing. I may feel. God damn it. And then it was also the first time I saw a mouse. Oh. What a... Oh my god, what's going on? Oh god, Nick, you're gonna tell me it was your uncle, and I'm just gonna fucking worry. Uncle, what are you doing with that peanut butter? What are you doing to the family dog? Please no. Alright, this dev test is to fix an issue I had in the past. So we'll write is your aunt's dog? Oh god. Hello room, no Wi-Fi, not likely. My goal is to one day have like a nice pillow room with Wi-Fi and a desk setup. I don't care if it's like my pillow room or the hospital's pillow room. My intention. I keep streaming, except I'm not streaming to anyone. They've just given me a cardboard box that looks like a computer. Hey guys, how's it going? And it's just nothing's happening. It's just me standing there in front of a cardboard box computer. Oh, it's such a zany comment. Oh, it's so funny. Oh yeah. Thanks for the donation. Sorry, that was really stupid. Okay, so if I go up to Shrine now, first we need to find one. I mean, they're not strong slimes at this point. Oh my god. Rename the stream Indiana Jones or Raided My Panty Draw Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Hey guys, you wanna see this new cool zany idea? It's... I'm making a new game. It's about Indiana Jones committing fraud and stealing people's stuff from their house. Isn't that what you do a lot? Because I used to pretend I had a friend named Jim. I had a bunch of friends, and then they started making me take medicine, and all my friends left. So I don't know why. No, fucking, oh god, my experience with mental health institution stuff here in New Zealand has never been pleasant. I can hate everyone here. The worst part is, right, is that during my first degree, since it was a humanities orientated degree, it meant that I was going alongside a lot of students that were doing a lot of psychology. Right? And I'm gonna tell you a fucking horror story, right? So in New Zealand, one of the highest numerics for people that are going through the mental health system nowadays are either the Māori or Pacifica ethnicities. Now, it's not speaking poorly to them. It is very valid why, because they have a lot of disenfranchisement with the everything. You know what fucking scares me? Is they... Pog, not pig. I thought pig was funnier. No, so... When they fucking went through, there was a lot of those students that just didn't know anything about Māori or Pacifica at all. And like, when got confronted with the, because there was one of the students was from one of these ethnicities, they went through and they're like, looking at all of this, and then something got asked by the teacher, and then fucking says it. And it's like, oh yeah, no, this is the case. And then everyone turns around, looks at it and goes, oh, and it's just like, wow, you're a bunch of dumb white people, aren't you? Jim is a dinosaur from our imagination. Never watched it, didn't release in the UK. True Jim was the friends we made along the way, oh god. The true Jim is the one that you met in the park, don't worry. Okay, so I need to do something about how I scale things. And the direction to look. Because at the moment this means that I can't mess with their sizes too well. Do you want me to just call you pig then? No. I just found it funny. Oh, would be called a pig? That's just rude. Isn't that the joke though about Peppa Pig though, with like how it's made a bunch of Americans sound British? Okay, pig, I won't. Alright, thanks. You got me. Grade 5, we had to learn about sex. It was the scariest thing in your life. Oh god. Now I'm just remembering my sex ed teachers and stuff. Oh my god. So I have had some really poor experience with some of that sort of stuff in my time. But my fucking sex ed teachers, you kind of feel bad for them. Because like, they're awkward as shit about it. Especially nowadays with like all of the fucking stuff where like if they say the wrong thing during that class, they lose their jobs. My teacher gave me hands-on experience with that actually. I'm homeschooled. Oh no. Dude, I slept with the hot girl in my class. By the way, I'm homeschooled. Wait a minute. And the teacher watched. Wait. Just reminds me of that fucking like, oh fuck, I have a meme. I should be able to find it quickly. We all know that argument. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find it quickly. If I can't, then we'll give up. It reminds me of something I've got on my computer. In my to sort folder, which is like only a few thousand items. It hasn't been touched for literal years. just added to occasionally. It hasn't even been added to that much nowadays. I don't actually save that many images. Huh. Come on. I can't show the folders because there's a few things in here that are bad. There it is. Why is the image not showing up? Wait, why is the image not showing up? It's just fucked. What photos? It's not even giving me any of the settings. What the fuck's happened? Was it what the is it just this image? No, it's something's broken. Maybe my externals, but jank at the moment. That's weird. Can I post it to Discord? The real test. I can. You're muted. Fuck you. Don't even try that shit with me. I have literally the stream stuff monitored. I know. Don't test me, boy. Okay, I'm gonna do this the roundabout way. Let's go. That is what I was thinking of when we were talking about it. Fuck, that took too long. Boy, this is assuming my gender, boy. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking of, the fucking homeschool thing. Here's the third viewers listening to us talk about sex education. Yeah, there's always how it is though. But yeah, no, Uncle vibes. Uncle's just sitting over there going like, yo. Nah, if you know what series, by the way, that image is from, you'll understand how fucking disturbing that shit is. Do not recommend looking up the series, but if you want to know the name of it, is Happy Sugar Life. It is a really fucked up series. Nice on doing it. I'm the one. Oh god. Well, I'm sad to say, but we've come up to time where I do need to finish off so I can go to do my lectures and stuff. So, I've actually quite proud of the work that we've gotten done today. The shrines are more or less working. There's only a little bit of, like, it's the optimization and cleanup that needs to be done. And actually getting it working, which isn't too difficult. So that's not too bad. So with that being the case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Helps the video out more than you might know. Also consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I go live, as well as follow me over on Twitter, where I do post when I'm going live, as well as some of the thoughts, feelings, and other stuff that I am working on. I do post a lot of random content over there. Also, I hope you appreciated the really fast speaking. Good trade of the New Zealanders. Gee, the hour I spent here was the best hour in your life. I'm glad. I try and do the best I can to be as entertaining as I can. I will not deny I'm not always up to that, especially sometimes just tired or all that, but I know how to be funny. God. But yes, no, once again though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You were awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.